And we are here today, LMS, to talk to you about the one, the only Reading Festival. Is there anything like Reading? Anything you've ever been to, Reading?
No. Reading Festival, well, to be fair, I'll say that I haven't been to that many festivals, but yeah, Reading, we went, a year ago now, and it was great.
I've been to Reading 4 years running now. I absolutely love it. It's just, everyone speaks to everyone. The acts, there's nothing like it. And we get, the most questions I get asked about in life is, oh, who are you going to see at Reading? Who are you staying with at Reading? What are you going to, who are you going to see? Stuff like this, what am I going to take? So we thought we'll make a podcast, we'll tell you.
Oh yeah, hopefully that can kind of cover some of this stuff.
The first year I went to Reading, I saw Biffy Clyro, who was insane, burned his guitar equipment, you name it, killed it as a band. And then the next year, my favourite day of my entire life was seeing Don Barocco and Arctic Monkeys on the same day.
What did they do a cover of? They did a cover of something, didn't they?
Trap Queen.
And everyone came in, didn't they? It was packed after that.
I think that Arctic Monkeys was the best night of my life. Alex Turner's a hero of mine and absolutely killed it. But this year, unlike last year, I thought the headlines were quite poor. Libertines, I like them, but they didn't do it for me. They didn't do it for me. So,
Catfish were there last year.
Yeah, Catfish, but they weren't headlining. Yeah. So this year,
we didn't see them, did we?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't go see him, no.
So headliners this year, we've got Foals, Disclosure, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Biffy, and of course Fall Out Boy, and that's superb. I mean, every single one of them, happy to see.
It's good.
Obviously, you get the Reading Clashes with Two Door Cinema Club, 1975.
Yeah, you have to make a choice of that one, haven't we?
But you do the classic, watch the first half and sprint to the other half of the next gig. But there you go. That's what it's like. So who are you most looking forward to seeing? Who's the best acts in these people?
Foals and Chili Peppers.
Foals and Chilies?
Yeah.
What about the smaller?
Rat Boy as well. Like
let's look lower
I think Vant are playing. I'm pretty sure they're playing. And Slaves as well.
Slaves, Blossoms.
Blossoms are great.
Small
Interviewed them.
acts,
They're class. I love Blossoms. Getaway is an absolute banger.
And obviously, I wrote an article on the LMS website, Who to See at Reading, and I don't think I've ever been slated more in my life. I've basically rated every act I wanted to see.
You gave everyone like at least a 7.
But these are acts I want to see.
Next Guy.
So I have to give them a little.
Next Guy. Yeah.
I don't even know.
I haven't seen them live. You don't know who Next Guy are?
No.
So all the acts there are above a 7 because I would want to see them. But yeah, I've been slayed for some I've been agreed with. It's been a bit.
What one do you get slayed for the most?
Slayed for? Well, Alfie, you did a lot of the slaying, so you can tell me what.
Well, you gave who'd you give?
1975.
You gave 1975 an 8.7. They deserve like a 0.7. Let's be honest. Fetty Wap an 8. What's that all about? He's awful.
Yeah, he's maybe a bit lower for that, I'd say.
Foals 9.9. You know. Wrong. It should be a 10.
I've gone here for their music,
Sigma,
but as well as their live performance.
Live are unreal. Have you ever seen What Went Down live?
Yeah.
Unreal.
And that's
unreal.
Look at the rating I've given them.
But they should be a 10. 9.9 is not good enough.
It's not happening.
How about Slaves last
Blossoms should be a 9.
I nearly died in the Slaves mosh pit, and it was absolutely brilliant.
Slaves
I love
insane as well.
Yeah, it was insane, must admit. I remember you punching me in the face. That was the highlight. But
I'll tell you what, this the Saturday, you've given some good ratings here. From like Two Door Cinema Club, 9.2.
Yeah.
Bit generous.
Yeah, okay.
But that's fair enough. Slaves 9.5, can't really.
Cortina's up there.
Cortina's 9.6, can't doubt that. Have you seen Tea in the Park?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I think the thing about Reading Festival is when you're there, everyone talks to everyone.
yeah.
You're all drunk, you're all having a great time.
She's like sitting around the fire and stuff like that. It's nice, isn't it?
You've got in the morning, wake up, crack open a beer, go and have morning breakfast at Yates. We love a bit of Yates.
At Yates, you've got to be there.
Come back, carry on drinking, go and see the best acts performing around at the moment. Come back and have a campfire.
And then experience Reading fever after. It's deadly.
The classic Reading illness when you get back.
Horrible.
Spend 5 days at Reading and you're ill for at least a week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Has to be.
It's worth it, isn't it?
It is worth it. I think this year I'm just happy that the headliners were up to standard because last year, I'm not going to lie, the lineup was great. Headliners were a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of. They would like the headlines this year aren't as big, I don't think, as they were last year. But it's like, not my kind of music. I think Libertines are overrated.
I like the fact they've given Foals a chance to headline, and they've made it in 2.
Did you see Libertines?
We did see Libertines, yeah, and they weren't. I like Libertines music, but live I was a bit disappointed.
But I mean, let's be honest, like, Pete Doherty is like, how's he even alive?
Yeah, it's a good point. He makes good music, but
how's he even alive?
I'm sure. I mean, they did a really small gig in a London pub, and it looked really good. But main stage Reading, I think I was expecting a bit more. I think my expectations were a bit higher.
Well, something you mentioned earlier was about like stuff to take to Reading.
Stuff I get asked all of the time. What do I take to Reading? And the answer is a crate of beer on the tent. More than a crate.
And that little trolley to push the beer.
This year's going to be easier for us because we're driving, which is always going to be a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely.
We camped in White last time.
I must admit, I think it was a good choice though.
White's nice, but it's so far away from everything. It's cleaner.
Yeah, but everywhere else you got to poo in a hole. So you don't. Well, I mean, you do still. But it's not quite as bad, is it? But and there's showers.
Yeah. Not that I use them, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a bit smelly the weekend.
But it's like open showers, isn't it? So it's a bit weird.
But yeah, I would always say waterproofs. A lot of alcohol. You can't bring bottles in, but we manage to sneak in every time.
Well, you say a lot of alcohol. I don't know if it's worth bringing that much. Is it really? Like,
who even are you, man?
Well, no, because you can buy it. Well, you can buy it there.
You can buy it there. Yeah, it's true, admittedly. But
so you can't. Yeah, but you can't take any like spirits in, really, can you? So
you can't take anything into the main arena. So you do have to get drunk beforehand.
Yeah.
Which is a fair point. But
you got your Jaeger confiscated.
Yeah, I did get.
That sucked.
Got my Jaeger confiscated, but it happens, and you've got to. Bring wet wipes is my always.
Wet wipes, yeah.
Somewhere nice, like you want somewhere to sleep well.
Yeah. And if you can get like a portable phone charger, that was actually really helpful. And just charge it up full, it could probably last the whole time.
You never know the weather. It'll be raining one day, it'll be the hottest day of the year next. So.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the weather makes a big difference.
Go to a cheap shop, charity shop, Primark, get some cool Hawaiian shirts, and at the end of the night, throw them on the fire, be done with it. You won't have to carry it home.
Wow, that's true.
That's a Robbo top tip for you right there.
A Robbo.
I'd say denim jackets and leather jackets always good. Get sweat,
but don't chuck a lighter on the fire. I don't know who did that. No, it was Alex, but it was stupid, wasn't it? Almost died.
With a denim and leather jacket, when the piss gets thrown on you, it's give a little protector. I think when you're in the crowd.
What, in the pit with a jacket on?
Yeah.
No.
Mad.
Well, I'll tie it round if I'm
sweat like mad.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
After that one, he died.
I must admit, like when you're standing in that crowd for about 5 hours straight on your feet, and you don't really want to get out because you'll lose your position.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it?
It's festival, isn't it? It's Reading Festival.
It is.
There's nothing like Reading. I've been to a lot of festivals. Some of them you get the great acts, but not a great festival. Sometimes you get a great festival, not the acts.
I mean the vibes there.
I mean Latitude, beautiful festival. The lineup is just never going to be as good as Reading. It just never is.
No.
I mean the only festivals I'd say I've never been to, but I'd look above to Reading would be Glastonbury and Tea in the Park.
Truck Festival this year.
Truck Festival is small. It's small, isn't it?
It's 60 quid for the whole weekend. Catfish,
absolutely.
Like Code Line, I think we're there. Circle Waves, Vans,
yeah,
Amazon.
It's a great.
Isn't V-Fest? Isn't that cool?
V-Fest is very, very pop.
It's
LMS
pop party,
isn't it?
Yeah.
CD.
Well, yeah. If you like pop, then
it's a pop party CD in a field.
But we're not going to slag it off too much because Craig David's there.
Wow, exactly, and he's allowed.
But yeah, LMS will be attending V-Fest, Reading, and maybe even Festival. We'll put up our location. Come say hello. Maybe do an interview with some people. Share us around.
I hope so.
We'll do loads of videos. Obviously, look at our articles, follow us on social media, and look at our YouTube. And thank you very much for watching. And be prepared for Reading. Lots of dreams.